will welcome in Kyle Smith from the Palouse up in Pullman. And Kyle, I don't know if you heard what Isaac said, but how much have you been able to create sort of your own bubble because you guys are a little bit more isolated?
I didn't have to create it. It is a bubble, and honestly, it's what gives us a chance to be good. And in going back and studying the programs where they've been good, there's a built-in culture, there's a built-in awareness of each other and community, and we've been able to handle that pretty well. I think we're kind of year-round in a bubble, and that sounds funny, but we are a little bit isolated here, and that's what makes it unique, but also makes it a special college town and a great college atmosphere.
So look, Isaac also mentioned that, look, every state, every county could potentially have different rules. You guys were able to work out earlier than a lot of other schools on the West Coast. What kind of advantage could that be for you?
I'm not sure yet. We'll see. It's going to be a great litmus test to see how much the year-round stuff matters if we play and everyone's the same or other teams are better. But it was weird a little bit. We didn't really get to do much for 6 weeks. It was really just one ball, one basket. But they're able to lift but hopefully, my first thought was like, I don't know how it's going to impact, but hopefully we can stay healthy and be disciplined about staying COVID free, and maybe we can, and we'll get to the season, maybe we can make a move because of that. And then we're able to pass some teams and maybe don't look back. That's the goal, but it obviously could be an advantage since we've had decent amount of time.
All right, so 16 wins. Everything is looking up. You did lose CJ. How do you ensure that momentum continues?
And just got to do what we've been doing. This is third time I've had to start up a program, and year two's have been there's been a little dip, and I'm trying to avoid that. It's just a little bit of because we're young. I think we're no more function than that. And obviously would like to keep CJ and kind of keep that momentum, get older and keep that talent. But just staying with what we do. I feel good about the team, but I always say if you don't feel good about your team this time of year, you need to quit. So I like our guys. We're doing well. It's just inexperience, but we've started a lot of different lineups. So some guys have started games and stuff like that, but replacing, finding that we're not going to have that same lead scorer or guy that's really going for it every night. So I always tell our team, I said, our best scorer needs to be our offense. We need to be more efficient there and be a little more balanced and play the right way, I guess is the best way to put it.
All right. By the time we get to league play, what do you hope this team's identity will be?
I hope it would stick with the same thing as being able to be tough, defend, rebound, take care of the ball. That's our mantra. The league starts December 2nd, Andy, so it's right around the corner. But build on those things because I think we made big, strong gains there. But I'm trying. That's what I said. We add an extra layer, and we've tweaked some things offensively. I heard Isaac mention that a little bit, and trying to be more efficient there. We just weren't an efficient offensive team, so the identity's got to remain there because those are non-negotiables. Be competitive, and then improve our offensive efficiency. So people have to scout us this year. That's the goal. There wasn't a lot. They didn't have to scout us much. So it's like we're gonna have to run some stuff where people are gonna have to take some time and prepare for us a little better.
All right. Last thing before I turn it over to Jesse, you mentioned it starts December 2nd, but no scrimmage against another opponent, no exhibition games. You do have new pieces. How will that affect you?
A lot, I say, because a big part of our system or hustle stats, nerd ball stuff is like usually we're tinkering. First two, we always play not exhibitions. We play two scrimmages, and just because it doesn't always spit out the best lineup that plays together. So we like to move it around a little bit, but we're not this year. We're going right into games, and like I said, the third game of the year is a Pac-12 game, so everything's a little different. Playing a conference game that early, so it'll affect us, but we'll manage our way through it, and we'll do well. But I like the way the group's competing against each other.